Bicycle racing is your hobby? Okay, let's turn it into money. Consider a bicycle racing LLC. As you know, May is National Bicycle Month, which is sponsored by the League of American Bicyclists and celebrated in communities from coast to coast. This event was established in 1956. National Bicycle Month is a chance to showcase the many benefits of bicycling and encourage more folks to give biking a try. There are so many reasons to start a bicycle racing business. You can focus on safety, education, health, environment, economics, or social events in relation to bicycle racing. In fact, you can also change the mission as the business grows and matures. Bicycle racing can vary in the amount of work required to get them off the ground. Some races, such as multi-day tours, are immensely complex, while smaller events allow a volunteer crew to run a smooth operation. This initial planning needs to be done about 12 months prior to the event. We are in June right now, so you have time. To get started, find an appropriate route to race on. There are many factors to consider when choosing a route, including the number of intersections, houses or businesses along the route, whether or not the road is used by trucks, event parking, where the start or finish area will be, and the general traffic route. Create an online entry system to ensure a smooth operation on race day. Use an online entry system. This way, racers can simply turn up on the day and you can collect their license. There is no fumbling around counting or calculating prize money. Promote your event. Set up social media accounts on every possible platform and give out flyers, those small index flyers to reinforce your social media promotion. Get sponsors. Sponsors need to be contacted long before the race happens. You have a whole year to do this. A major sponsor would typically provide $1,000 to contribute to prize money, and some major sponsors will fund your race every year. It's also worth securing a few minor sponsors and be sure to aspire to deliver a quality race and promote it as a quality race. Prize money needs to be decent, but it doesn't seem to be a major motivating factor for cyclists. It doesn't seem like cyclists into it for the money. A lot of them into it, I guess, just to be in a race and win a race and all of that stuff. This is how you can turn this into big business, even more money. Okay, you can provide the bicycle supplies and other racing gears needed for racing events, which means you can start a store, you can open up a store. Now you're in the business, you know what it's all about. You open up a store and you have all these things where racing is concerned, and you'll be the person they come into. You'll be the authority because they know you're the expert in this. You can sell your services as the authority of this type of activity for planning or organizing races to help others develop their cycle clubs or programs. You can broaden the demand for everything surrounding bicycle events and supplies by conducting seminars. You can go into the schools, you can go into the colleges, you can go a lot of places giving seminars for which you get paid to do. Okay? You can get paid a fee to use the race to promote businesses. The same way those car races promote businesses and get paid to do it, you can do the same thing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Become a frequent visitor of Hobby Money. Be neighborly. It is polite to leave a letter with all of the houses and businesses on the race course explaining your race. It's also worth putting up several signs around town informing locals of changed traffic conditions on race day. Anyone else that uses the roads regularly, such as bus companies and logging companies, need to be informed of your intentions, including the police. I also included some links here so you have other places to go to see how this is done or if you would like any more information. As I would always say, Google stuff. Google is your friend. A few things to get the business started. Okay? Obtain your federal identification number, get permits, develop bylaws for your little business, formulate membership dues and fees, set up club meeting place and dates, construct membership and retention strategies, devise a fundraising plan, select and construct communication procedures and methods. This is just for you to get started. Like I said, Google it so you could go into more detail and understand exactly how you're going to fit all of this out. Start recruiting people to help you out. Unless you're going to pay people, you will have to consider volunteers. The backbone of a bicycle race is the volunteers driving cars, standing by corners, or taking your race entry. Your event will need to commit volunteers for the day to make it happen. You will need an estimation of how many volunteers it will take for your racing event to start and end. For example, for a small race, you may need 5 commissionaries. And anything I tell you here, if you don't quite understand, Google it. 10 lead or follow drivers, 8 people for course setup and pack up or parking marshals, 3 people for event timing and the photo finish, 2 volunteers for the entry desk, 2 first aiders in case anybody dropped down from heat stroke, 10 traffic controllers, 2 riding marshals for the junior race, 1 event photographer. You would like somebody taking pictures of it because this way you get to post it on your site. If not, you taking the pictures. 1 event director to oversee the entire operations. 2 weeks before the big day, make sure you have folders with, or however you choose to do it, just make sure you have directions for everybody. Provide each volunteer with a folder with instructions and his or her responsibility. It will contain details as how to operate radios if you're using radios, the race route, expected start and finish times, and stuff like that. If you don't have a hobby, find a craft that you like. There are a host of crafts available to you. Find out who needs what you produce with your craft. There's always a need. Sometimes people don't know what they need until you bring it to them. Become an expert in your craft by learning everything about it. The more you know about your craft, the better you can exploit it.